Okay, so I'm sorry that the fan is going off in the background, but I need that fan on. It's hot. I'm gonna die. So, sorry. Hopefully it's not too bad and not drowning out things too much. But anyway, we're just gonna jump right into this video real quick. And we're gonna talk about a game. I'm surprised. I didn't realize. I thought I had talked about it on my channel, but I only talked about it in like my 5 favorite video games or whatever, which realistically I should probably redo that list. But anyway, I'm surprised I haven't made an actual video on it. But today we're going to talk about Luigi's Mansion 2 Dark Moon for the 3DS. So let's get right into the gameplay. So the gameplay is basically the same as the first one. You have Poltergust 2000, you're sucking up the ghosts around. You have certain, like the strafing controls when you're sucking the ghosts, so you have to use both analog sticks. You gotta stun them with the light attached to it. All that fun stuff, the controls, I mean, obviously they work very smooth, works just fine. 3DS, I never really had any problems with the controls and if they worked or not, but I never had issues of like frame rate dropping or any kind of control issues. It runs perfectly smooth. You got, the touchpad was where the mouse, all that kind of stuff is. The mouse. The map. Map, not a mouse. It's a map. But you have all that good stuff down there. So honestly, on the gameplay and how that all works out, solid game. Next we're going to move on to the story. So the basic premise of the story for this one is you got your house from the first game because you took care of all the ghosts. You have the Polterpup living with you now. He's your dog, Egad. He's been working with all the ghosts and, just learning about them. But something happens that the Dark Moon gets broken and shattered, and the Dark Moon is what was making the ghosts peaceful. So then they all go crazy and start trying to attack Egad. So he contacts Luigi and essentially forces you to help him. You don't have a choice. He's like, here, take the poltergeist and go get those ghosts, okay? And get the Dark Moon pieces, figure out what's going on. So poor Luigi can't catch a break. And then he's got to deal with all that. Catching all the ghosts and, getting that Dark Moon back together and just dealing with all the same crap he's dealt with before. AKA fun times. Not really. Poor Luigi. But lastly, we are going to move on to my thoughts and opinions. When I first heard that they were making a sequel to Luigi's Mansion, one, I was extremely excited because I loved the original on the GameCube, played it so many times, it's so much fun, and I was like, yes, I want to see another one. And for the most part, I love everything about the game. There are, I don't know, in some ways, the exploring different mansions, it was an interesting concept to try and add new things, but I really did kind of like more the singularity of the first game of having the one mansion. That is definitely something I preferred. There was only one ghost I remember having the worst time with and hating, and it was like the boss ghost for the kind of ice place. I hated that one. I don't know why, but it was such a pain for me. It took me forever to beat it. I was so excited when I finally did beat it. That was really the only ghost I had problems with, per se. The graphics and everything, I love how it updated and translated to the 3DS, of course. It looks great and everything. The sound design is really good too. Still holds up. But, like I said, the biggest, issue I would say I have is the fact that it goes through multiple mansions, because I definitely liked just being in the one mansion and really getting to know the one mansion. And I liked more the way the ghosts all seemed more like just straight up human, or at least the boss ghosts and everything were like just straight up kind of human looking and had these backstories. Whereas the boss ghosts in Luigi's Mansion 2, they don't have that really. And, or some of them don't, you know, and I don't know. I have to admit, I definitely liked the first one better. I like the fact that this one is portable. Like I said, there's plenty of things I do like about it, you know. It was a good update. I hate having to deal with Toad. I'm just gonna say it. This game made me hate Toad even more. I will never, ever, ever like Toad because of Luigi's Mansion 2. So I hope you're proud of yourself, Nintendo. But with there being all of the aspects that I do like in Dark Moon, I definitely prefer the first one. You know. And, which I guess is kind of funny because you think technically, oh, you should like the new updated one better, but there were just some of the features that I guess made Luigi's Mansion the original more unique and personable, such as all the boss ghosts being human and having these backstories and whatnot, and you like scan their heart and everything, and it was in the one mansion that was huge, and I just loved all of that. And sorry, my Aunt and Uncle's dogs. I kind of wish they would have just stuck with that for the second one. I understand them trying to be new, and I can't fault them for trying to be new and make sure it stays updated. I can't really, but I mean, this is my thoughts and opinions. So it's my own personal feelings on my, you know, how I feel about all the changes and everything. It's not to say it's a bad game. So I am though going to give this game, I would say 6.5 out of 10. I know that seems kind of low, but it's just, there's so many things about the original that I love more that it's just going to kind of get that lower score. Like I said, it's not a bad game by any means. I definitely recommend picking it up and checking it out, but 6.5 I think is where I'm going to sit at. Anyway, that's it for this video. Go ahead and leave down below what your favorite maybe boss ghost was from the first game or the second game or even the third one, because you know that one's a thing as well. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. You don't have to, but it helps me to let me know what y'all are enjoying watching. If you want to see more videos like this, I upload review videos every Monday and Friday, and then Sunday and Wednesday are gameplay videos, and you can also just subscribe and it'll notify you. Much easier. It's always an option. I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Twitch is linked down below with the schedule. If you know, don't want to remember, the schedule is linked in my Twitch. And I also have my other social medias, Twitter, Instagram, down in the description as well. And that's going to be it, and I will see you all next time. Bye!